Hey guys, it's D.Bowie here, and this is things I learned with Faceless.ICEICEICE Enigma in 706. Even after the Midas nerfs, offlane Enigma is still a staple of professional games. The idea behind it comes from the ability to constantly deny range creeps that will increase your experience while denying the enemies, and also harass the enemy since your Eidolons do not draw aggro from lane creeps. In Gradient offlane, blocking is harder than Dire, so you can see that even with boots, after denying the range creep, ICEICEICE just starts the blocking after the tier 2. Since his Eidolons are already dying, he harassed Omni, and we already saw a decision that low MR players could not notice. He doesn't spend conversion until the next wave. What you want in this lane is a big level discrepancy between you and the safe laner, guaranteeing you kill potential, be it with a rotation or with an early black hole, while the safe lane is level 5 or 4. Even then, he keeps harassing Omni with right clicks. You can see how much ICEICEICE is focusing attacking Omni with his babies. This is the strength of offlane Enigma. The thing is, since ICEICEICE focused so much in dealing damage to Omni early on, a timely support rotation guarantees them the kill. Pay attention to the movements Pudge did supports. You don't fucking walk towards an enemy Omni expecting to kill him, he has more move speed than you. This wraparound was perfect, as well as ICEICEICE harass. The real problem is that this matchup is Omni favored as levels go by, as it happens with pretty much any Omni lane. There's no way that Enigma can farm with his Eidolons without Omni killing them, and this is a key point in any Enigma lane. Denying experience and harassing the enemy is valuable, but if they can easily dive you or kill your Eidolons, the denied experience doesn't matter because you're giving it back. And as you can see, this is when ICEICEICE rotates to the jungle.
I'm just gonna jungle.
He keeps farming the jungle, and while it is likely he backpacked his arcanes too soon, the idea here is that he will be ran down by Omni Knight without black hole ready, and it's just better not to feed him any gold. He only goes back to the tower when the lane pushes, and a very interesting approach is actually farming the large camp with his Eidolons while he gets as much experience as possible in the lane and maybe some gold. This is very optimal, not only because he is getting gold in both places, but because Omni can't kill the Eidolons there. He rarely uses conversion in enemy creeps, and I will talk more about this, but it's always a good idea to deny the catapult when your tower is taking damage. Unfortunately though, you can see the power of Omni Knight here and why he just doesn't want to stay so much in the lane.
What? That's a lot of damage.
Even then, he keeps playing very efficient, farms the large camp while he stacks the medium camp and goes back. Usually, it's kinda risky to play that efficient, but with a quick look in the minimap, we understand why he's able to do it. There's a lot of aggression on Morphin's lane, which leaves ICEICEICE open to this. One thing I feel like a lot of people struggle with Enigma is that they feel the correct way of playing is having a blink dagger.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, he's gonna kill me. Oh. Okay, he's still gonna kill me. Nope. Nope. Nope.
And using Black Hole so that your team can follow up at 9 minutes into the game. And while that's fine, it doesn't mean you can't get kills without Blink Dagger, and it doesn't mean that Blink Dagger is the best item. In fact, I feel like it's probably one of the worst first items you can get on Enigma. Malefice level 2 plus Black Hole and Eidolons attacking is a lot of damage, and if this was not a level 8 Omni Knight healing 600 damage, it was a kill for sure. I feel like getting one early point in Midnight Pulse most of the time is just not worth it, because level 1 Malefice is super bad, and you usually don't have enough mana to use 3 spells so early into the game. Level 2 Malefice allows you to keep chasing your target with max Eidolons after they attack through the black hole. You will almost always secure a kill because of it. He keeps using the jungle very efficiently and finishes his Midas. I'll give you my 2 cents on the item. There's very few situations you shouldn't go Midas first on Enigma. Let's say you got dived 3 times and died, your mid player is named EG Sumeo, and the enemy has a very early centric lineup. In this case, maybe you should go for mech first, or drums first. But even then, just don't rush Blink Dagger, okay? It's a bad item. Your ult is only up every 3 minutes, and you would be better up going Mask of Manas plus Yasha on Enigma than going Blink first. At least this is my opinion. Anyways, going back to the item, it gives you faster levels, it synergizes with your level 15 talent, gives you more gold, gives you things you want. Grouping up as 5 to push towers is not good anymore. Towers get stronger, there are shrines. Winning an early game fight with a 5-man black hole won't yield you too much, and you're better off trying to take your enemy top tower by yourself, while you slowly grow as that late late game menace. If the enemy team is pushing on you, most of the time you won't need Blink Dagger to actually land a good black hole. And the real problem is not even the Blink Dagger, but it's what this item is giving you during the other 3 minutes the skill is on cooldown. And most of the times not much. A very crispy play from ICEICEICE happens now. We saw him trying to micro his Eidolons to not die instantly to Omni, and because he does that, he opens a good angle for a hook, and combine that with black hole, they secure the kill. A lot of players would refrain from doing this because people hate one-man black holes, but you need to remember that they already lost one tier 2 and Omni is the safe laner. He's actually very farmed. That kill is important for them, and since he is relatively far away from his Blink Dagger, this is a good chance to use it anyways. Don't be afraid of committing black holes in single core heroes. The next minutes of game are very important because they showcase a style you will rarely see other low-level Enigmas playing. This hero is a very good teamfight hero, but look at the enemy team. Do you want to invade that enemy team's jungle? They have a crippled Morphling, Silencer and Pudge are not the best initiators, especially when you have no vision, and their Enigma has no blink, so they need to hold their towers, and a good way of doing that is actually split pushing, even though half of the 4K bracket doesn't understand that. Split push lures enemies back to other lanes, holding the enemy push, or allowing you to get kills later while the enemy didn't actually got the tower. He keeps forcing the lanes as best as he can though. When the enemy groups bottom, he doesn't try to defend without blink or black hole. He brings those creeps towards the top lane. He's not able to take it, but you immediately see multiple enemies going top, and right after, we see what ICEICEICE is thinking this game. He has Blink Dagger, Black Hole is close to getting ready.
Normally when you get on my dagger, you don't want opponents to see it, but I'm not gonna hide it. I'm just gonna keep pushing out lanes.
And yet, he shows the blink and keeps shoving top. The thing is, even if they kill every hero in the enemy team, what will hold Dire to group as 5 and place Resta Wars in the tier 2 top? At the moment, they are too weak with Midas Morphling, and he's actually trying to get map control. He also mentioned something interesting about having Silencer and Enigma in the same team. You're not only denying a counter,
I'm wondering if you can like use the Silence and Black Hole together, that way I can skip my BKB.
but the combination of both heroes is actually a great combo, and this later into the game makes him go Octarine first instead of the BKB, the item that is marked in the quick buy. Finally, seeing Sniper bottom and knowing that Glyph is down, he takes tier 1 top with 0 risk by sending his multiplied Eidolons towards it. Smart, crispy play. Right after that, he mentions something quite important too.
So I'm always denying my range creep because I want to get like as much XP as I can.
The reason he denies a range creep, even when he wants to push a tier 1, is that he needs level 15. This is the most important power spike of Enigma with no shadow of a doubt, and even though everyone is struggling, he's actually doing fine in levels, all because of the efficient play and the constant range creep deny. Since it's nighttime, pay attention how he makes sure to get the experience of those creeps, but only shows his Eidolons. This is also important in this split push type of game he's playing. If just a Shadow Shaman shows up, for instance, trying to clear the Eidolons, he can actually get a kill if he has the 6 babies up. He only needs to have vision of other heroes. So this is both smart and efficient. When he is positive that he dragged Omni top, he immediately goes back and smokes with his team, and this is what split pushing yields you.
Good time to fight now.
They get a kill on Sniper, and pay attention to ICEICEICE's decision making. After killing Sniper, he backs off, but without using Dagger. Not only because he doesn't want to be initiated, but because he wants to get a kill, and if he just blinks back, there's gonna be a big cooldown he won't be able to abuse. And thanks to Global Silence, he can easily blink and get more kills.
We can do the Silence Black Hole combo if they really wanna fight.
Easy game. He doesn't even bother using Midnight Pulse since his entire team is there. A game that felt green easily becomes winnable. Also, pay attention how he keeps the Arcane Boots even though he has all the components for Soul Booster. This is actually pretty important. Ever since 700, you don't get mana regen from Soul Booster, which means it does make sense to stake like that if he doesn't feel like he needs the HP. And since he's playing a very split push type of game, he doesn't feel like he needs the HP. Right after that, do we see the Radiant contesting Dire's push? Nope, because they are still stronger at night. So instead of going in for a fight, even though they have Black Hole, with no vision, they try to trade towers. Not only that, he sees that Shaman is hasted and actually waits until it ends, guaranteeing the kill as well as the tower.
It's haste though.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Dire structures are forming.
They smoke right afterwards, since he fished Octarine, and thanks to this crispy scan to see if they can go up the ramp, they get another crispy kill, and a free tier 2 because of that. They eventually push bottom to maybe get a kill while Dire push top, and pay attention how this unfolds because it's not only relevant for Enigma players. Since Morph kept pushing and Radiant has decent high ground defense, look what happens. He refrains from using Black Hole completely during the entire push. He has no kill potential. That's something most people would consider unacceptable. But they have zero follow-up. ICEICEICE would probably kill one person and die.
Nah, it's okay, we got bottom Rex.
But since he lived, not only he gives Morphling a double kill, he actually helps him survive. And we're going to talk about how important was dying so little in this game. And again, we see how being chill and not dying actually helped ICEICEICE a lot. First of all, since he died just once, he had the exact gold for BKB here to escape this gang. Also, since they have Global Silence, BKB is not even needed for them to go aggressive.
My Black Hole is up, we can fight with the Global Silence.
So they smoke right after. And I mean, as I said, because of Octarine, the talent, and Midas, he actually has Malefice and Blink Dagger to get both kills. And Black Hole to get this other kill here. Not only that, but if a timely TP back to his base, when the enemy cooldowns are ready, his cooldowns are gonna be ready. Black Hole becomes trivial and allows ICEICEICE to play way more aggressive than Enigma's 1 year before would be able to. A big conflict starts happening in the Roshan Pit, and I want to highlight the way ICEICEICE plays. First of all, even though he carries the biggest disable in his team, he can go for this Shadow Shaman kill by jumping inside of the Roshan Pit, so that's pretty important. As the fight unfolds, he had an unavoidable Black Hole, regardless of what he did because of Global Silence. But see how he's watching ahead of the fight? The frontline heroes are dead, so he goes for a very deep Black Hole that clips 3 heroes, and that's game. Well, this wraps up for today. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see the extended version of this video, check the link in the description. Pugin is a platform where you can learn from people like Chessie, Fog, Munib, Waga, and get better at the game. They have now great content on the new patch, and if you want to raise your MMR, it's a great time. Don't forget about the BSJ coaching on Sunday. Don't forget about the 100k giveaway. I'm giving Arcanas, drunk casting, a lot of different stuff. And of course, Pugina's Oracle. They made this new feature called Oracle. You need to register on their website, but it's free. It allows you to check every type of stats, and it can actually help you guide with what you're struggling in your MMR bracket. It's a pretty fun, pretty in-depth tool, and I recommend everyone to